Greetings and welcome to Slashtober, Alien versus Predator. I am Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
Pugs Dread.
Namaste. Howdy.
And Mike Kruger.
Welcome to Primetime, bitch.
So Kruger, we've done Slashtober before, but let them know how Slashtober AVP works.
It's been a minute. All right, so what we are doing for this year's Slashtober special, Alien vs. Predator edition, is rating and reviewing both Alien and Predator ripoffs. And after tonight's episode, we will take one Alien or Predator cash-in flick and eliminate it from the list until we have the ultimate showdown of Alien versus Predator at the end of the tournament, determining once and for all who has the better mockbuster. So, Todd, what do we got tonight?
Well, tonight, I know now I'm out of sorts. I'm not used to doing it like this. Up for elimination tonight, we have
Eliminations.
Oh yeah, up to battle, stepping up to the plate. We have Forbidden World, DNA, Galaxy of Terror, and Robowar.
And for the record, after this episode, we will add another two Alien and Predator ripoffs and eliminate one from the list. And at the end of the show, we will pick whatever Alien or Predator ripoff that we have left is the winner of the tournament.
There we go.
So yeah, you never know. You might get a Diddy run in on the Predator side. Awesome.
Wrong Predator, but
yeah,
I'd root for him.
Different tournament.
Can you imagine African American Psycho, but like it being Predator instead of American Psycho? That would
speaking of tournaments, speaking of Predators, I feel like it's a time for Dan to remind everyone. And just coming up in a very short time, we have our own other kind of tournament.
Yes. Last tournament on the left is almost here, guys. And you can get your tickets at fleshwoundfeatures.com. You do not want to miss this. This is going to be the world of deathmatch wrestling meets horror movies. And we're all going to be there. 8 of the most bloodthirsty psychopaths converging on Hawaiian Gardens at the Metroflex for last tournament on the left. It's going to be a one-of-a-kind event. You'll never forget it, so be there live. You can also get it on pay-per-view, which we'll have a link for that in the description. So don't miss it, guys.
Please and thank you.
Yes. All right. So without further ado, we'll get right in the show, kicking it off with an Alien title from producer Roger Corman, director Bruce D. Clark, and 1981, we have Galaxy of Terror. And in this film, the mind's innermost fears become reality for the crew members of the Quest when they land on a barren planet to rescue survivors from the Starship Remus. The crew investigates a giant pyramid on the planet, hoping to find the missing crew members, only to discover something deadly waiting for them instead. Each crew member must come face to face with their darkest fears or perish. All right, so Galaxy of Terror, some of the best artwork ever.
Dude, it's so sick. The only thing that's ever disappointed me about this movie is that we didn't get this flying bat creature that we see in the artwork.
That was kind of commonplace back then, but we got plenty of cool shit. I mean, we got a slug creature fucking
Totting that fucking girl.
fucking Taffy O'Connell, which is funny because there was more pump action that they made him cut. Apparently the slug monster was like pounding her a little bit too hard.
Hell yeah, where's that edition?
Don't forget in space. Don't forget in space, no one can hear you say no.
There you
that should be our tagline here.
Planet of Horrors was actually the original title. David Dakota, who is a very young David Dakota who worked on this movie, convinced them to change the title to Quest to draw in some bigger names, which they got. Edward Albert, of course, Aaron Moran of Happy Days and Joni Loves fame, one of the America's sweethearts at the time. Ray Walston, who you know from a million different things. Zalman King, Red Shoe Diaries, is in this fucking movie. Robert Englund, Sid Haig, the sexy Taffy O'Connell, who gets that slug peen in this movie, which I think is more or less what it's supposed to be on the cover there. It's just more of a slug monster than a
flying bat creature.
Yeah. Pre-Elm Street and V for Robert Englund. A lot of people went on to become basically just insanely famous not long after this. I mean, James Cameron,
who was on production design.
Yes. Apparently quite the asshole too. There's stories.
Shocker. He gets shit done, man. I don't give a fuck. JC's the man, even if his movies aren't as great as they once were.
Absolutely. Tony Randall, who went on to become, of course, Hellbound, Hellraiser 2 director and executive. So many people went on to fame in this. I mean, Roger Corman in general. It's just wild, from Jack Nicholson to some of the biggest names in Hollywood got their start with Corman. And this is a good example of that. This movie, man, I mean, they painted McDonald's cartons and used them for the corridor sets, and it looks great.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with this movie growing up. I always just absolutely loved it. It's something I might be saying again tonight, but I think this is a perfect B movie. Great creature action. It's a cash in. It's not during this tournament. I think we're going to find there are some that are just absolutely shameless. This is capitalizing on the success of Alien, but I wouldn't consider it like, oh, you just.
It's not a complete ripoff. No, it has its own story. But the one thing I wanted to bring up is how similar it feels to Prometheus.
Yeah.
Like minus it being like a search and rescue mission, like it just the way it plays out, it really reminisces Prometheus a lot, especially with some of the monsters.
Yeah, it makes me kind of wish that we had seen Sigourney Weaver get fucked by a maggot. It's a perfect B movie. It takes it a little bit further than they could, and yeah, I mean, Kruger, I assume not a first-time watch for you, but
I saw this. I think it may have been on Joe Bob, or so. It may have been Joe Bob, or maybe I was just watching around the time I was watching a lot of Joe Bob. But perfect. I love it. I love this fucking movie. Just the set designs, the pyramids, the creatures, the way it's like they're basically interdimensional beings that like come in and out, almost like From Beyond. It has a lot of themes that I just really, really fucking dig. You can see I have the Steelbook right here, which is one of my favorite Steelbooks in my collection from Shout Factory.
Like that pyramid in the back. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, just the color palette of this movie. I love like the blues and everything, and the pyramid stuff, the weird tentacle monsters, that one like face hugger-esque monster that attacks the guy at the beginning of the movie. All of that stuff, the sex slug, they're all really, really fucking cool.
Robert Englund fighting Robert Englund.
Robert Englund fighting himself. Sid Haig being this like silent character that has these throwing knives that he uses. It's all cheesy fun. It is like reminiscent to like stuff like Star Trek, but also with like a fucking crazy edge to it. There's a lot of like Star Trek-esque designs. The characters feel very Star Trek in certain aspects, but then it's a lot darker and a lot cooler, a lot gorier. This is one of my favorite Alien ripoffs. And like I said, it's not a total Alien ripoff, but more of a cash-in movie. But at the same time, you get what they were going for. Overall,
actually he had dialogue originally, and he's like, Roger, he wouldn't say this. And he let him do it as a mute, but he has that one line, I live and die by the crystals.
Yeah.
He was Groot before Groot.
Yeah, right. But no, man, this is a fun movie with a great fucking cast, some awesome creatures, awesome set designs. I think anybody that's a fan of, you know, those early sci-fi horror flicks are going to really, really enjoy the hell out of this movie. Because like I said, it isn't just a straight Alien ripoff. It kind of has its own thing going on, but it is Alien-esque.
Yeah.
So I hadn't seen this movie in years, and this was a comfortable blanket. And I was like, oh, that's right. This movie's fucking rad. Dude, the blacks are so goddamn dark in this edition. The monster, the creatures.
Okay, the way you put that, you could be talking about different things, Bugs.
Well, like now that we know where Dan's mind went.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's where your mind went.
That says more about you than me, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Now I forgot where I was going with this. No, this, yeah. It was just like visiting an old friend, catching up. I see some of the seams. I don't care that they're there. It's just I felt like I was thrown back to like not preschool, but like elementary school when I would watch stuff like this. Creature designs are fucking cool. Early Robert Englund. Then I knew Freddy before this. So I was like, hey, that's fucking Freddy. Like he's in space. Sid Haig. How cool is he? Just imposing.
Yeah, Freddy with Sid Haig, you know what I mean?
Captain Howdy and Freddy are just shooting the shit. He's this big muscle guy. The ending, fucking just crazy with the red. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it's a good time. I should revisit this more often, and I would like to from here on out. I do want that creature that we have with the wings, but what we call it, a sex slug. That thing fucking rocks.
Yeah,
that could be its own fucking movie. Yeah, everyone fucking home run. This movie's awesome. Fucking give it a shot.
Todd, before you speak, can I predict your favorite shot of the movie?
Yes, please.
What's got to be the sex slug?
But specific shot, it's got to be Taffy covered in the slug love juice.
No, that's
your favorite.
No, that seems more Dan's favorite. That's just a little.
You're the oldest among us, so
what?
Your first viewing of this, you had to pop with Aaron Moran getting just murked by a tentacle. Because I assume you were a Joni Loves Chachi Happy Days kid.
I was a Happy Days viewer. I don't ever really remember watching Joni Loves Chachi. I remember being on, but I didn't give a shit about that. Yeah. My Scott Baio was zapping stuff and ripping tops off. So.
The Sex Pest version.
Yeah. No, not Charles and Chargers when he was pretending. But
shots fired.
I love Charles and Chargers. Whatever happened, it made a great sitcom.
Right?
But this, no, obviously I love this one. This one's, I remember like finally being able to get it on a Blu-ray. It was so exciting because it was one of those, like I had to get the imports to get a good looking copy. And it's just fun, sleazy. It's got a bunch of horror icons. It's a good fucking time.
Mm-hmm. A lot of triangle imagery I didn't mention, and lately that's been booming, and I stole it myself. So yes, triangle horror is the shit.
Fuck yeah. What else can be said about this one? I mean, New World Pictures classic. Even, by the way, Bill Paxton worked as a set dresser on this before he kind of fully.
Oh, I didn't see his name. Good job. Huh.
Yeah, I think he was hired by Cameron, actually. It's shot a very long amount of time before James Cameron's like fucking king of Hollywood.
He was building his army back then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Groomer.
All right. Well, what do we rate it?
Right, go for it.
Yeah, I'm a 4 out of 5. And maybe that's even a little low, but there's other movies that are in similar vein that I enjoy more. But 4 out of 5 still a great rating. It's a classic, and I revisit it every couple of years.
All right.
I am a 5 out of 5. Just look at Aliens. Much of the same effects crew, And this is a similar look to Aliens, on which of course had the bigger budget, but,
Especially with the blues.
yeah, 5 stars. I think this movie's a perfect B movie.
I am a 4.5 out of 5. I do love this damn thing. It's great.
I mean, obviously, I give it 5 sex slugs. So, all right.
All
So
right.
from there, what do we have next up, Dan?
All right, next up from the Predator camp, Diddy Free, although we don't really know who's in the
What's with you, Diddy and Predator? Dude, leave the Yautja out.
I know,
of this,
you know, it's
man.
gonna be funny if like something's changed in the next month and he's like all free and clear. And
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
leave
still gonna
the-
have to wear that scarlet R though. The scarlet letter, I mean.
You know, yeah.
All
For the
right.
record, fuck Diddy. Just so I'm not.
Agreed.
Hope
Diddy.
I can't say anything more because we're still on YouTube.
And he's
He's
going
anything
to
to
come
me.
up. He's going to come. I will say this, and I'll get to it, but he does come up in this movie. No
Oh
joke.
yeah.
So from 1988, and director Bruno Mattei, under his famous Vincent Dawn pseudonym, we have Robowar. And in this film, we follow a brain-melting mashup of Predator and RoboCop, and mixed with Philippines war movie mayhem. When a team of badass commandos are hired for a jungle rescue mission, they'll instead find them hunted by a kill-crazed creature that's part man, part machine, and all glorious 80s Italian sleaze. All right, so that's Robowar. I should say written by Claudio Fragasso and Rosella Drudy, who of course have Troll 2 fame.
So you know it's 5 stars going in already.
Yeah.
You got
You
that
know it's 5
prestige.
stars.
You got Mattei and the team behind Troll 2. I mean,
Kruger, I'm going to tag you in first, but first I've got to quote a couple things. There is a character named Diddy, aka Diddy Bop, in this movie, and there's a line at the near the very beginning. Quit moving around like you're jerking off, Diddy. You're making me seasick. Best line in the history.
That's like his I like the way you scrambling and scratching for shit.
I wonder if Biggie was watching this and was like, I'm gonna name him Diddy.
Right.
Move along, Doc. You walk like a ruptured duck. Like, there's some of the dumbest lines in this. But Kruger, go for it. This might be a first time watch.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna ask.
this was
Okay.
100% the first time watch for me. I didn't love it. It's fine. Like I did have like some fun with it. Some of the effects are cool. There's a lot of like melted bodies in here that look really badass. The robot itself, though, I don't know. I prefer an alien, but I do like that it is very much a mashup of RoboCop and Predator together, all the way down to like the Vision, the Predator Vision stuff, and
how shittily the Italians did it was hilarious.
it's so
Just a
bad.
mosaic and just lay a color orange.
Yeah,
over it.
yeah. You couldn't even like fucking tell barely what the hell was even going on with it.
You could do that. You could do a better job on your phone now, but
Yeah.
it's just hilariously bad. But that's part of the
I
charm.
didn't hate
I
it
think.
though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has its fun to it, but it's not anything I probably will ever like be quick to rewatch anytime soon. I will say the action scenes are really well done. I mean, they're pretty much on par to what we got in Predator with some of the explosions and stuff. So I got to give it props there. Again, would have preferred an alien than just this random shitty RoboCop in the middle of the woods, but it still was fun.
Like half the budget just went to paying off the families of the dead Filipino stuntman.
Oh my god! Right?
There's the scene where Reb
Got the
Brown
going for Landis.
double jumps off the waterfall. Apparently, they were just like they had to hit it like that close, or they would hit rock and die, and they did it anyways. So, yeah, Machete Maiden's Unleashed. If you want to see,
Yeah, that's good.
how crazy
Power
that
of money.
Punch. First time watch?
No, actually, I have seen this before.
Okay.
I don't remember where, but I remember the suit. I do remember. It was when I was searching for that fucking show Super Force, and the robot looks similar to it. So I was like, is this what I saw in that Kindergarten Cop VHS that long time ago? It took me years to find this fucking thing. Anyway, that's better than this, but this one's just fine. So this plays to my sensibilities that like enjoy Power Rangers, because that's the kind of fighting in the suit we get mixed with these military dudes from Predator. As a child, I thought this was fucking awesome. My eyes a little more mature. It's just cool. It's feel good stuff. I don't know how often I'll revisit it from here on out. It's not going to be like a Galaxy of Terror for me. I'm like, oh yeah, I do love this.
No.
This was just fun. But yeah, I want to like it more than I do. I would like to love this actually, but I can't. It's just okay. Well, it's just really cool. So that's where I land. Suit's cool though.
Yeah. Todd, Robowar. Don't think we ever reviewed this.
Well, I am a fan. I actually have the Dutch VHS tape because I couldn't find a good uncut copy for years.
Dutch?
Now, yeah.
Nice.
That I think it's Dutch. That was finally able to retire when the Blu-ray came out, and I was super excited for that. Been a few years now. I think it's been out for like 6 years now. Came out in 2019. Seems like it's more recent. When I was looking it up, I was like, wow, that long. But yeah, I do enjoy this one. I think I enjoyed it more when it was harder to get. But it's still fun. Like it's just such a blatant Predator ripoff with a little RoboCop added in. Like you even have the woman. It's just everything about it. And and this one I will call a ripoff, not a cash. This one is just it's fun. It's not the best of the movies, but I still enjoy it.
Spirits there.
Yeah.
They're on the extra features. I mean, this movie's just insane. And it was alleged on the extra features that Mel Davidson apparently was kind of a bit pervy and had a thing for boys, and Reb Brown threatened to beat his ass. Which I wish I could have been a fly on the wall, because that just sounds hilarious.
Was the camera still rolling? Is there footage? Because that's awesome.
Captain America beating the shit out of some pervert in the Philippines just sounds
his fake ears. That'd be fucking hilarious, dude.
Catherine Hickland, who plays Virgin. Yep, that's her name. She was Miss David Hasselhoff at the time. This movie is shitty. But it's shitty in the best possible way. I mean, this is a so bad it's good movie. Yeah. There's characters that die and then appear in a random scene. If you watch closely, you can see a crew member just as the camera's panning, just randomly standing in the fucking jungle. A lot of music that was recycled for Zombie 4. There's a drowning scene that just the acting is so bad, but it's fun. I always say this is the perfect rip-off double feature with Cruel Jaws. It's just a great night at the movies if you want to double those up. It's quotable. It's again, you can make fun of these movies, call them cheap, whatever. They usually did look good though. I mean, the Philippines always added production value. You look at all the Sirio Santiago stuff for Corman. I mean, those movies weren't lavish productions, but it added a lot shooting in the Philippines, post-apocalypse now. And I think this one's fun. It really is. It is bad. I'm not going to defend it, but it's a fun, bad movie night. It is just perfect, and Diddy Bop is an American icon. Should have had his own spinoff movie. That's all I have to say.
That I can co-sign. Why not?
You need to Robowar to Diddy Hop.
We're gonna change it to F flesh wound Danny Bop.
Oh, you know one scene that is it's just a throwaway scene. It's 2 seconds. But when the soldier just randomly kicks that bird.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Because it was probably Mattei's foot, and it's just like, get out of my fucking shot.
You're probably right.
Okay. I don't know how we rate this one, but I'm curious.
I always rate off enjoyment, and off enjoyment, I'm an easy 4 on this one because I do, like I said, it's a good time. It's not a great movie, but it's entertaining in all the right ways.
I am a 2.5.
I am a 3 out of 5.
I am a 4 out of 5, but again, it's a bad movie, so it's not going to be for everybody. But
I think we all recommend watching it, though, right? Like, just give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it just for the fact that it's Predator meets RoboCop. So.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Grab the Severin Blu-ray. All right. So
or wait for the eventual 4K.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, probably a decent chance of that.
It's been 6 years. It's about
Galaxy
time.
of Terror just get a 4K too?
Forbidden World did. Oh, they both did. Yeah, that's right.
Yep, they both did.
And speaking of which,
all right. So up next from 1982, also producer Roger Corman, this time directed by Alan Holzman. We have Forbidden World, also known as Mutant. And on the planet Zarbia, an experimental life form known as Subject 20 has been created by an elite group of scientists in hope of preventing a major galactic food crisis. However, instead of prolonging life, Subject 20 is destroying it, and the man-eating organism poses a double threat because it constantly changes its genetic structure. Mike Colby, a bounty hunter, is called in to investigate, suspecting that the scientists are keeping something from him. Colby soon discovers why.
Dude, this movie's the shit. I'm sorry, I have to go first. I love this fucking
perfect
movie. Like, I absolutely fucking love this movie. Just the effects, the sleaziness. It's basically Sleazy Alien. And like, just I love the creature design. And I mean, it looks like a xenomorph, but like if it was a xenomorph bug. And as a kid, there was a Kenner line of toys where it was always like a different type of xenomorph with a different creature, like an animal or something. And this looks similar to like some of the fucking creature designs that we got in that toy line. So this just hits right at home. In my head, canonly, this is just a xenomorph that fucking like got mixed up
over there.
Yeah. And it's awesome, man. Like, it's got great effects, great gore. The creature design is fucking awesome, but also cheesy as hell. But like in the Little Shop of Horrors, like charm. I love everything about this fucking movie. The set designs, I love the desert landscape. Man, everything is just fucking awesome. It's funny at times. And it's definitely, like Dan said, the perfect B movie. And this may very well be my favorite Alien ripoff that I've seen so far.
Right on. Co-sign a lot of what Kruger said. The design alone is fucking cool. It looks like a Halloween prop come to life. So I like that. It tickles me every time I see it. The ending, so weird, so cool. Yeah, just the turning people into protein or whatever they were fucking doing. It looked gross. It's fucking cool. It's dark as hell. Yeah, this is good too. Fuck. Yeah, I really got nothing else because I think it's mandatory viewing.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is another one that I absolutely love. Another one also, no one's mentioned, the artwork's just beautiful.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I want to bring this. I didn't bring this up with Galaxy of Terror. Both of these artworks have alternate pieces that are the girls are topless or nude on both of them. So, like the international releases, I know I got the mutant cover from one of the hard boxes that has that. So I am a fan of the poster art, and the alter. And just FYI, also Humanoids of the Deep is another one that has the alternate nude
Yeah.
covering too. But
You're just naming the perfect B movies.
I know I am.
Well, and they're all produced by Roger Corman.
Yeah, he knew how to make a poster and a
Space
damn good
boobs.
entertaining film. And yeah, I love this one too. I mean, these guys nailed it. It is a, you know, what I think Dan said, perfect B movie, and it's just, yeah. If you haven't seen it, see it.
And it's also
It starts
important.
off with a bang. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely. This is one too. Make sure you see the mutant cut, the uncut version.
Yep.
That only became a thing in 2010 when that first.
Well, Dan, that is not correctly accurate. It became a thing here. Well, because no, I've had the import uncut one for decades.
I
Like
guess
that-
officially, I guess.
Well, no, in America, it was officially released many other territories.
Okay.
Because
Well,
yeah,
I stand corrected, Todd.
I
But
know,
yeah,
that's why I got that German media hard box, because it was the first release with a
Todd and his
film print.
Danish laser disc.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a Danish release; it was a German, your people, and
Yeah.
it was a DVD. I still have a beautiful hard box. I've kept most of my hard boxes.
Imported from South America.
I would
Wish-
love to see that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I can't show them on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, so
Let's hear about
Yeah.
the space boobs, Dan. Come on. I know you're waiting.
it's fucking coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
We
This-
know, but what about now? Like, tell us now. Now,
This
now when
is
you're
one
watching. it.
along with Deathstalker. I sold a lot of posters when I moved. I still have my childhood poster of this and Deathstalker
Fuck
that
yeah.
I've had since I was 8, maybe.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
really
Fuck
young.
yeah.
This movie is wonderful. It is now. It does use a lot of recycled sets from Galaxy of Terror, which is fine because it looks great. This is the beginning of that era where we see the Battle Beyond the Stars space battle footage reused for Corman, which is also perfectly cool because that looks great. Initially, the director Alan Holzman pitched that he wanted to do Lawrence of Arabia in space, and Corman just said that's too expensive. Just
You could have some fucking desert, bitch.
This actually does have a remake from 1991 called Dead Space with Mark Singer, which is very, very close to this in plot. This is the better movie.
Seen that?
I haven't seen that.
It's on Blu-ray, actually.
Is there another movie called Dead Space?
It's
Yes.
a video game, yeah.
The video game, and there's
there's those. Yeah, the movies based.
And
off
then the
that, too.
animated movies, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
But Mark Singer's the one you're looking for from 91. This one's funny because there is a lot of humor in this. Roger Corman, who did not there was a test screening, and this was an infamous story where somebody in the test screening was laughing, and Corman apparently smacked him in the head. When the guy confronted him, he said his hand slipped. He's like, keep laughing. And then the dude later dumped the soda on him from the balcony, which I think is hilarious. That led to the 6-minute cuts that he made, and
Took out all the good bits.
took out a lot of the good bits. But yeah, I found that hilarious because he didn't realize it, but he made a classic fucking movie. And I'm going to say this is the film that I watched that made me realize that Luke Skywalker is a fucking pussy. Jesse Vint as Mike Colby is dicking down the hottest fucking babes in sci-fi B-movie history, with Dawn Dunlap, who, Jesus Christ, and June Chadwick, who didn't want to do her nude scenes apparently, but Corman just said, you signed for it.
He used the Todd Force.
Well, I don't know about that, but this movie, it's so fucking good. It's funny. It's entertaining in a way that we just don't get anymore. And even on, again, very meager means. I mean, this one did not have the budget that Galaxy of Terror had. And I love the the running gag of calling the alien a ding whopper. I thought that was neat. The shower scene. I mean, Mike Colby, man, they wanted his fucking wiener the second he stepped on that ship. That dude was a pimp.
Can I also say that fucking impaling scene where the chick got impaled by like the tail spike up her ass? That fucking made me just go, holy shit! Like, because it just came out of fucking nowhere and it was brutal, dude. Like straight up xenomorph style, right up the butt, out the mouth.
I think that was the most. That was the most
spine, actually.
That was the most flesh wound transition ever. Dan talking about titties, Kruger straight to the kills.
Yep.
Perfect.
Well, you get both. You get titties,
and you're both very happy. It's perfect.
This movie's the shit.
Gooey mayhem of both kinds. That was a delayed side.
I know. I was trying not to sell it, but then it grossed me out.
Tantric gross out.
These are the type of movies I always say, if you're having a bad day, sit down and do a double feature or triple feature. At least so far, we'll see if we have a perfect show in a minute.
I did this in Galaxy of Terror, and it was pretty rad.
Oh yeah, those are. Yeah. These are two I grabbed the 4Ks. I haven't as of this recording yet.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I do have the badass fucking steelbooks. Like, I mean, dude, they're pretty fucking rad.
Dan let me know that the director's cut was in 4K also, so that makes a big difference.
Yeah, that does. That's been an issue in some releases.
I always watch the mutant cut.
Yeah,
that's the cut to watch.
All right, so I guess let's rate it.
5.
All right, well, I knew that, Dan. All right,
I am a 4.5 out of 5.
Pug?
I am a 4.5 out of 5.
I'm also a 4.5 out of 5.
Sweet.
All
right.
I didn't have a sex slug, so it lost a half.
There you go. Now I'm excited for this next one because I have been waiting to watch this movie for fucking years.
All right. Well, definitely the lesser known of our 4 movies tonight, but we'll see how it measures up. So from 1996 and director William Mesa, we have DNA, also known in some areas as Genetic Code. And in this film, deep in the heart of North Borneo jungle, a group of scientists unearth the bones of an unknown creature buried within the ruins of the forgotten ancient civilization. We follow Dr. Carl Wessinger, played by Jürgen Prochnow of Das Boot, head of the expedition, who discovers a way to extract DNA from the bones in the hopes of recreating the creature. The only thing missing is a particular enzyme. Wessinger seeks the help of Ash Matley, played by Mark Dacascos, a scientist who's been working on developing immunity-boosting enzyme found only in a rare species of beetle. After a shocking betrayal, all hell breaks loose. I'm just kind of cutting because it's a long synopsis, but I think you get the picture. Before I tag you in, Kruger, I just want to say this director is known for mostly for visual effects. He's worked on some very big movies, but he did direct Galaxis with Brigitte Nielsen and Blackgate, but he did the visual effects on Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Deep Blue Sea, Darkman, 976 Evil, The Fugitive, Red Planet. He's got a lot of credits.
Fugitive? Oh, shit.
Yeah, and, well, I'll tag you in, Kruger.
Well, this was actually kind of a pleasant surprise. I was going in expecting this movie to suck ass, honestly. But I had a good time. It's kind of like a mashup between like Alien and Predator, and maybe a little bit of maybe a little bit of Temple of Doom in there, and then maybe a little bit of Jurassic Park.
Ooh, a lot of Jurassic Park. Samuel L. Jackson's basically on the movie from that.
Yeah, it was like a mashup of just a bunch of shit I like. The creature design itself actually looks very similar to the original Predator design.
Exactly like that.
Like which in my opinion was just kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like any over the top gore or great kills or anything like that. Visual effects themselves are pretty good. Even the CGI in this There's a couple of shots that are funny, like because they're so
The
bad.
helicopter, yeah.
But then there's a couple of shots there that actually looked really fucking good, and I was like pretty impressed. Like, this isn't going to be something that I'm clamoring to watch, but if Vinegar Syndrome or somebody put this out on Blu-ray, I'd definitely pick it up just to have it in my collection. I would watch it again. I highly recommend it if you're like a fan of those old school sci-fi movies. This is one with like actual practical effects and a guy in the suit, but it all has that same charm to it.
For me, I think this movie's just okay. Like, plot wise, it's just fine. What seals the deal is that mantis alien looking thing. That is cool as fuck. I wanted the Power Rangers reference. I wanted the Power Rangers to come and have them all fight each other. When I was younger, this is funny, I always thought that Mark dude was Brandon Lee. I was like, why is he? They look like almost the fucking same.
Dacascos,
Yeah. Now I'm like, oh, that's a little insensitive on my part, but whatever.
There's a similar look. I can see that.
When I was younger, I was like, what's the problem?
And Mark played the Crow in the Crow TV
Maybe
series.
that's why.
Yeah, that might
Maybe
be the
that's
story.
why. Okay. Thank you, Dan. You just
Good
solved
Crow,
that issue.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, the movie's just okay. I believe I've seen this before because that creature looks familiar, but I'm gonna treat this like a first time viewing. It's just fine. I would recommend checking it out if you're curious, but I don't think there's anything you need to write home about. Seen it all. You've seen it before. Again though, if you're into these type of movies, you're gonna find something to enjoy about this. So yeah, I do recommend watching it.
I think if you're like a fan of creature features and just man in suit monsters, it's something you'll enjoy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's good.
I'll admit I was kind of dreading this one too, and that probably helped it. I don't think I loved it as much as you, Kruger. I'm probably closer to Pugs, but I thought it was entertaining overall, and I'd watch it again. It's like has that throwback. Like, this is something, if it was on Sci-Fi, I'd just check it out.
You didn't see it in '96. You were probably spilling your DNA.
Or trying to, yes. 94 to 7, yeah. I'm pretty focused on non-theatrical or non-video fare.
Yeah. So this is one of those movies that, I mean, certainly was not like well reviewed when it came out, but I think it's one that you look at now and despite the warts is highly entertaining. Actually, another one shot in the Philippines, so there's a lot of production value here. And as Kruger mentioned, it does look just like the Jean-Claude Van Damme Predator before the Stan Winston redesign, which is really cool. I mean, we love, the design we got, but still, the original looked pretty fucking cool too. There's little things here and there. I like that the opening scene, they misspell province, which I think is hilarious. There are some motion shots of the creature that are not great. There's the helicopter, but look, we're living in an age where we get total CGI movies with similar plots where it's just that the whole time. The reality is there's some fun action scenes in this. Mark Dacascos, some fans of him may be disappointed that he's not, doing a lot of hand-to-hand fighting as he's known for in a lot of his movies. Mark Dacascos should have been a major fucking star. I think maybe if Crying Freeman had come out, wide release out here. Brotherhood of the Wolf, of course, was a big one for him. And he was in, was it John Wick 3 as the villain? I think it might have been the third one. He is fantastic. And I think this is a movie, again, I think it's so much better than most modern B movies that we get. It's a lot of fun. There is a hilarious fucking scene where the creature just like fucking bitch smacks Short Round. I thought that really made me laugh. Old school action, explosions, Samuel L. Jackson, who gets more screen, not literally, but Samuel L. Jackson from Jurassic Park is in this movie. There are shots taken right out of Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
the bushes rustling. Like, this one is a shameless ripoff, but it's just like, all right, let's just do it all in the same fucking movie. Yeah, it's entertaining. It's well paced. You're not going to be looking at your watch, in my opinion, much with this one. And yeah, I think you should give it a shot. There's even a couple matte painting shots in this, which was a lost art even in '96. So, like, I thought it's right before, it's a couple years before we really get into that sci-fi channel creature feature era, which kind of started with King Cobra, the Pat Morita movie, roughly. And, you know, we went further and further down the CGI. So, I like this one a lot, despite some CG of the time. But for the most part, it's a blast. All right. So, what do we rate this one?
I am 3 stars.
Okay.
Damn, Kruger, we are synced up today. I am 3 out of 5.
I'm 3.5. I almost wish I could go higher. And I didn't mention KMB effects also.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see. Yeah.
I'm a 3 on this one. So
Sweet.
yeah.
All right.
All right. So next week we will be doing our first elimination of the tournament. What do we have for next week, Todd?
Next week we will have entering the tournament and up for elimination. We have Alien from the Deep representing the alien side, and Dark Breed representing the Predator side.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah, we're
All
trying something new. No eliminations in the first episode, but it'll be worth it when we start arguing. So have a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And we got some heavy hitters in this first round already. So
Yeah.
We do. And once again, get your tickets now. Fleshwindfeatures.com for last tournament on the left. Horror movies meets deathmatch. This is going to be an epic event, and you will not want to miss it. You can also get it on pay-per-view. And links for all of that will be in the description. So on that note, Diddy Bop out.
Money's on the dresser.
whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'll see you in Disneyland.